Right, so we're back in the Trials Evolution editor, and today I'm going to show you how to glue objects, specifically lights, to your first person character. So we'll go ahead and load up the example track of the first person game. I'm just going to clear a few of these things out of the way to begin with, just so I can see a bit better. Right, so I'm going to show you two different ways you can do this. We're going to start off using, we're going to use this light here, and what you're going to need, to start off with, you can use, just to clarify, you can use any light you want really. I mean, it makes no difference. A lot of people like to use the point light, use that if you want. I just like using the hanging light, I think it looks better. So you want to go into triggers and events, pop out one of these interval triggers, flick it down to 1 tick, so it's ready to be used, down to object position event, and we're going to pop this down. Select the event / filter on the interval trigger and pop it on to the object position event. Right, now what you want to do is go into your object position event, uncheck the local tick box because you're not going to be moving anything locally here. Then with these position X, Y and Z, you want to hit Y on each one and link them up to these positions here. So X on X, Y on Y and Z on Z. Now you're going to want to go into your object position event, select your target and select the light here. Now if you just leave it like that, if I press select and test it, you'll see it's gone a bit funny. That's because this is interacting with the ball and you don't want that. In fact, you don't want to be able to see this at all, so you want to go ahead and click the visibility off, and now you're sorted there. We just go ahead and pop something down so we can see the light on it. We'll use this wall here, and we'll go ahead and turn the settings down just so we can get a better picture. Right, now if I go ahead and test this track, that's the starting position of the light, so it will always be up there, but as soon as the track starts, bang, it will go to my position. But you'll notice that it is only in front of me here. When I look up and down, left and right, it's not moving with me. Obviously that doesn't look too great, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how that's done. What you want to do is grab your object position event again, go into its properties, scroll down to modify rotation, or the rotation part of this position event, uncheck the local just like you did with the position, and with your you want to hit Y to select the value. And if you come back here in the examples, you'll see down the bottom here we've got two separate values. Let me just go ahead and turn these track settings back up so we can see. That's better. Oh yeah, so you want to grab your object position event, grab the your value object, hit Y. Now if you come down here to on your left side, you'll see the line coming from here to there, it says your. So you want to just hook that up to that, and we'll give that a test. Now you'll notice that it moves left and right, but still doesn't go up and down. Obviously we're going to fix that. Now with your other property here, pitch. Now there is another one here, as you can see it says pitch there, and you could go ahead and link that up to that. But I'll show you the problem with just doing that. When I move the right analog stick up, the light goes down. When I move the right analog stick down, the light goes up. There's an easy solution for that. What you want to do is go back into your triggers and events, scroll over to operations, and get the one input operator out. So this little thing here. And all you have to do is go into its properties, and it's already set to negative, that's exactly what you want. Hit Y on the operand and attach it to this. So you're attaching it to where pitch was before. Now you want to go ahead and go back to pitch, select Y again, and this time hook it up to the one input. And now basically what this has done is it's reversed the outcome. So now if I go and test it, when I move the right analog stick up, it goes up. When I move it down, it goes down. So yeah, that's your light. I'll show you another way of doing that now. A lot more simpler of a way. But that is the most complicated way you can do it. It's definitely the better way of doing it, because it will stay in one position. This way is a bit looser. It won't just stay in the same position, it will move about quite a bit. Okay, so we'll go ahead and delete all this. Delete that. Delete that. Okay, so the other way is pretty simple. What you want to do is you want to bring it down near your game character, wherever you want it really. Wherever you want the light to be. Go into your common section, down to physics joints. Scroll across to points, hard, select object 1, or target 1, sorry, hit the light, select object 2, and you want to move it so it highlights the game camera there, and hit that, so you're selecting it to the game camera. Disable collision, whack the joint strength up. I always like to straighten the pivot out, it's just a personal preference. And you're going to want to also go ahead and put the physics on here. So it moves about, like, in the position you put it in, it won't be there, so you've got to really adjust it to your liking really. But now it will be just like the same before, but there's a few problems. If you push forward, the light goes forward. If you go backwards, the light goes backwards. So I mean, it's an easier way of doing it, but it's not the best looking way. This will work for any object. You can either do the way I've just shown you there and use the point to points, or you can use the object position event. Either way will work. So I hope that helped. Thank you for watching. More to come.